Welcome back to my channel, Turning Into Stories. Today, we make Gus's famous fire starters. These are the best fire starters I have found yet, and Gus is famous for these around our area. Welcome back. This is Turning Into Stories 25.5. We're going to run a burn test on these, and I'm going to show you how they work in my fireplace. Stay tuned. You see, we ordered this wax in this bulk here, and you get this off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. And see, we just put them in these cans. And yeah, you know, you're going to get a little burn, just like you're burning a big candle off of these as they heat up. But, you know, this heats them up nice and fast. You could also use a double boiler, but that would... Okay, here we got them. They're melting this wax. It's actually melting fairly fast once it gets melting in here. Of course, that is ran by a propane tank. We got the garage door open so that we can get a little ventilation and breeze through here. I want to take these up to my off-grid cabin. I also use them at home, although our winter's been fairly warm. Recently, we haven't built many fires, so but we will definitely need them and use them at our off-grid cabin. So you'll see me use them up there. We'll just go ahead and let that wax melt, and we'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, the wax is ready. We've shut off the burners, and we're going to carry this with some channel locks. You could use vice grips, but you have to be really careful because that wax is super hot. You do not want to get it on you. So Gus is going to demonstrate how he does it. This guy's got super strong hands. Okay, if you don't have hands like Gus, find another way to grip those cans. Use some big welding gloves or something. He's just pouring that stuff real carefully, and it kind of runs down the can. And it's going to splat, so be careful. You could probably even let it cool off a little bit before you get to this point. But you see how that is just soaking that wax up into those. That's why they're such good. You like that cardboard and wax, and those things burn a long time. He's okay.
Here we go.
There you go.
I'll come out with that other can and fill any, like right here where I missed.
But how do you? So when these cool, all you do is you can easily just tear off an egg piece.
Yeah, just where
and that gives you a cardboard, wax, and wood on the edge of that, these shavings, and you just light it with a match or a lighter is what I use, and that thing takes right off, and you set it and it burns hot and long. So, you know, you're gonna like those. Excellent. So we're gonna finish up these last little pieces and let these cool, because you don't want to mess with them till they've cooled, and they will harden, and I'll show you what they look like after they harden. Okay, I'm out in my porch workshop here today, and I have these fire starters that we poured yesterday with me. And you can see they are rigid and hard. They've set up. So these are the parts that you're going to break off here, these sections, and you can cut them with a knife and section them all up if you want to. Sometimes once you get them started, you can just break them off like that. So I broke off that section right there, and I'm going to do a burn test on these just to find out how long they actually burn. So I'm going to set them aside for now. I'm going to light it on fire right on this bottom side of this pan that I have. And I'm just going to light it on fire and see how long this section actually takes to burn. I think I'll put a little aluminum foil down just so it starts to run. Let's stay on here. So we're going to go ahead and light it. You see how easy these are to light? Just have to catch an edge and they light up right away. I'm just going to light up one edge there. I'm going to go ahead and set a timer on this flame. So we'll go ahead and set a timer. I'd probably set that timer 10 seconds late or so, but we'll go ahead and see where that timer's at. You can see that flame burning. It puts out quite the flame there. Gotta make sure that flame doesn't get up here and bother my other camera. But you can see that's putting out quite a flame for a fire starter. That's quite a fire. I mean, you could almost burn one of these if you just needed 10 minutes to get your hands warm someplace when you're out in the snow, hiking or snowmobiling. I mean, that is putting up some heat, even clear up here on my hands. That flame's reaching about 1.5 feet up there. We're at 4 minutes, and you can see it's just bare. I mean, now the whole fire starter is, well, it still has some edges to burn too, but this is going to take a while to burn this whole fire starter down. But I could honestly light one of these, my pack, and warm up my hands or my kids. You know, if you were tubing or something, you could just throw one of these down and light it up, and everyone can get their hands warm, their toes warm. If you had a small stove that you would cook alcohol in, or a sterno can or something, you could probably throw one of these in place and cook whatever you needed, because it's going to last quite a while. Almost 6 minutes, and we have quite a flame here. Not as high as it was at first, but I mean, it's putting out some good heat. Definitely heat up a can of beans or soup. Most of the cardboard is now been, well, there's still some, but it's, you know, it's consumed. Now you're getting into your strictly just your wax and your shavings. We're 7.5 minutes. So we'll come back to this in a little bit and see how we're doing.
Sky with the clouds painted white, where I'm fighting to fight, but I'm alright. not learning to live, learning to die.
At some point I realized that I didn't have voice any longer on my GoPro. My other camera died, but we're over 11 minutes here, and this thing is still burning strong.
Holding out their guns, staring straight down the sun, where the coldest have won, they have won. But I'm not even done, I'm not done.
Well, we're over 18 minutes on the fire starter here, and it's still burning strong. When I lost the flame, I blew on a little bit and the flame came right back. But I would say 18 minutes plus is a good burn time for this. Well, it's the next morning and I have removed one of our fire starters off of the pack of them that we made yesterday. I'm not up to the off-grid cabin. We go in there soon, but I am at my home, and I have a wood stove here, and I'm going to start a fire. It's pretty chilly this morning. I'm going to use these new fire starters and just show you how well these work.
Take me at my word, I'm a broken mess. Put me to the road, put me to the test. Hang me out to dry, never let me rest. Put me to the road, put me to the test. Take me at my word, I'm a broken mess. Put me to the road, put me to the test. Hang me out to dry, never let me rest. Put me to the road, put me to the test. And all my burdens lay fast asleep and far away, waiting for the day when all I know is the way where I wanted to stay, 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 where I wanted to stay. I'm a broken wall, put me to the left, put me to the top.
Okay, you can see I've got the fire starter in there, and it's really burning away. You can hear the wax and stuff kind of sizzling in there. I'll go ahead and add some more wood to this. You can see the fire starter in there. It's just only burnt just burning off the top, and I've still got an inch or so of fire starter, and that thing will burn for probably another 12 minutes. Well, get my fire started in my wood stove at my house. We'll be taking the majority of these up to my off-grid cabin to use here very soon, so we'll be heading up that way. Thanks for joining me for this video. There'll be more to come. Some do-it-yourself projects that I'm working on, and also some time at our off-grid cabin. So thanks for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And remember, yesterday's memories are today's stories. Find a way to share them.